Welcome back to Heroes and Villains HQ. Today I'm continuing my Revenge of the Sith Nostalgia or Nonsense series with the exploding body, General Grievous. So let's jump in. Okay, now taking a look at the General Grievous figure. You can see it has the same 2005 packaging. General Grievous on the left side here. He's number 36 in the line. And then on the back, you can see the checklist of figures this one includes, as well as the play feature, the exploding body. So we'll take a look at that when we get this open. Okay, let's take an in-depth look at this General Grievous. You can see it includes two accessories, his blaster, which Obi-Wan uses in a very uncivilized fashion when he kills Grievous, as well as a blue lightsaber. It does only include one lightsaber, versus some of the other General Grievous figures do include multiples. Additionally, it has this hard plastic cape, which has a nice design at the back of it. This is something you see him wear at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith, which if you do pop the head off, this, you can remove this cape. Okay, once you pop the cape off, you can see a very rudimentary figure. It doesn't have any articulation in the elbows, knees, ankles, wrists. It only has articulation front and back in the shoulders, and then front and back in the hips. But the back only goes about this far, so it doesn't go all the way back. Now, I have to be very careful while holding this because the play feature, the exploding body, does just kind of fall apart, as it doesn't have any snap feature to hold the character together. It just kind of rests on the hips. You can see this button back here is what activates the exploding body, and when you press that, extremely fun. So it does split the body into three portions here, as well as include General Grievous's organs, which is really funny, and right with the 2005 times of Hasbro figures. How you put it back together is you place the heart on the little peg in there. You snap these two pieces together, and they just kind of rest. And then on the hips, you just place the figure right there, and you kind of hope it stays. You can see if I just tip it over, it does fall apart. So when it comes to playing with this figure for a kid, they would probably encounter some pretty frustrating times if they don't play with it carefully. Again, here's the play feature from the side. You hit the button. Play feature really functions well, a lot better than that Obi-Wan Kenobi Jedi kick play feature. I think for a collector, this figure is just not needed. There are better General Grievouses in the Revenge of the Sith line, and there's going to be more that I review in this series. But for a kid, this was probably a killer play function. Being able to explode the general of the Separatist army during any sort of battle you were playing with would have been an awesome feature to play with. And honestly, I'm just gonna do it again because it's just great. So I think as play features, action features go, this is definitely one of the better ones, for sure. The cape, taking a look at the accessories again, the cape, just this hard plastic, nothing crazy, and then the head hole, and then the lightsaber blade is the same one you'll find with figures like Ki-Adi-Mundi and Aayla Secura. And then the typical General Grievous droid blaster right there. So what are my final thoughts on the exploding body General Grievous? This one, without a doubt, is nostalgia. This is a really fun play feature that isn't just a gimmick to sell more figures. I think the inclusion of General Grievous's organs are funny yet perfect. You can definitely recreate the scene when Obi-Wan kills him, or for a kid, just having the clones and the Jedi battle against the Separatists, being able to actually destroy Grievous, is a perfect play feature. So I think this is a perfect representation of what Hasbro and Star Wars used to do when developing figures for both collectors and for kids to play with. So I think this one's awesome. So nostalgia, without a doubt. That said, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.